Breaking news today, Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026. Sweden and Denmark have just announced a massive joint procurement. We're talking nearly $290 million to arm Ukraine with the Tridon Mk2 air defense system. If you support Ukraine and want to understand how these moves are shaping the future of European security, now is the time to act. Please subscribe to Defense Reports. It's your go-to source for this kind of timely, in-depth analysis. I'm Alex.
And I'm Arya.
Join us for the latest deep dive by Defense Report. Today, we are pushing aside everything else to give you a sharp, no-nonsense breakdown of this deal. Because this isn't just about sending more weapons, this is about a whole new strategy.
It absolutely is. We're looking at a fundamental shift here, specifically designed to counter Russia's aerial bombardment. We're talking smart guns, not just expensive missiles.
And what's really fascinating is that the system uses a legendary design from World War II, but it's been upgraded with almost sci-fi level tech to, shred drones for a fraction of the cost.
And it's arriving just in time to help shield Ukraine's energy grid.
So let's get into the hardware. The Tridon Mk2. What are we looking at?
Well, you said it. It's essentially a classic Bofors 40mm L70 automatic cannon, a design that's been proven for decades.
But they've mounted it on a modern Scania off-road truck, so it's mobile.
Very mobile. It's built for shoot and scoot tactics, which is just critical for survival on the modern battlefield. But the truck and even the gun, they're just the delivery system. The real story here is the ammunition.
The Bofors 3P ammo.
Exactly. The secret sauce.
And 3P stands for pre-fragmented, programmable, proximity fused. This is the part that really jumped out at me from the procurement docs.
It should. It's what makes this whole thing work. See, as each shell leaves the barrel, the fire control system programs it. It tells it exactly where to detonate.
So it doesn't even need a direct hit?
No, not at all. The gun's firing 300 rounds a minute, and each shell explodes near the target, creating what's basically a shotgun effect in the sky.
A wall of tungsten pellets.
Thousands of them. It just shreds fragile drones and cruise missiles.
Yeah.
It's the perfect counter to these cheap Iranian-designed Shaheds.
Which gets us to the economics of it all. This flips the entire cost curve.
It does. You can't keep firing a $1 million Patriot at a $20,000 drone. I mean, you'll go broke. This system does the job for pennies on the dollar.
Saving the big, expensive interceptors for ballistic missiles or, Russian bombers.
Exactly. High-value targets. But, of course, a gun is only as good as its eyes.
Right. The radar. You can't shoot what you can't see, and small drones are notoriously hard to spot.
And that's where the Saab Giraffe 1X radar comes in. It's part of the package. It's lightweight, under 150 kilos, but it's a 3D radar specifically tuned for what they call low, slow, and small targets.
The things that older Cold War-era radars might just filter out as ground clutter or birds?
This system spots them, tracks them, and feeds the data straight to the Tridon's gun. It's a complete integrated system.
Now, zooming out a bit, this feels connected to a broader strategy we've seen developing. This isn't happening in a vacuum.
Not at all. It's a direct follow-on to the CV90 combat vehicle deal from late 2024. This is the second major application of what's being called the Danish model.
Which, just to remind everyone, is that shift away from just donating old stock.
Precisely. Instead of just emptying their own warehouses, which are getting low, Sweden and Denmark are funding new production directly for Ukraine. It's part of the PRL initiative, the Prioritized Ukraine Requirements list.
So Sweden is putting up around $234 million, Denmark another $56 million. Not to buy their own old gear, but to keep European factories running.
Yes. It's about jump-starting the industrial base. It's a victory for the security of supply, ensuring Europe can actually outproduce Russia in the long run.
So to sum it all up, a full air defense battalion's worth of equipment is heading to Ukraine. It's a shield for civilians, a smart tactical shift, and a long-term investment in Europe's own defense industry.
It is. And it really raises a provocative question for military planners everywhere. If these smart gun systems prove to be this effective, does the era of the cheap drone swarm just end? The pendulum might be swinging back to the defender.
You've been listening to Defense Report by Alex and Arya, where we analyze the latest in military strategy, global defense, and advanced weaponry. Before you go, subscribe to Defense Reports, your trusted source for timely, in-depth military and defense analysis. We'll see you next time. Keep supporting us so we can continue bringing you the latest developments from Ukraine and around the world.